Did this movie make you cry at all?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. I teared up a little bit.
Did you?
There was 2 parts where I felt emotional, and yeah, the second part.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one who's feeling a little something.
Man, I'm with you.
We just had a moment. Welcome to the dialogue, people, where movies are more than mindless entertainment. Apparently I can't talk today. I'm Derek, this is Andrew.
What's up, folks?
And today we are reviewing Me Before Thyself. Or Me Before You.
Me Before You. Me Before You.
And this movie takes place with Miss Clarke. That's her name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Clarke. She's a young lass. She's a man.
Get her gender straight. Man.
Yeah. She's a female, and she's 26 years old. She has been living in the same podunk town and the same podunk people for years. And as fate would have it, she loses her job and then is forced to look for a new job where she gets hooked up with this one guy who is now paraplegic. And he basically doesn't have a whole lot to live for. And so, as the title suggests, it's her before she met him and then her after she meets him.
We're not going to spoil anything, or try not to anyways.
Right.
But if you read the books and are kind of looking for that, then you definitely want to look for our in-depth discussion, which we're going to release that like 3 days or something like that. So subscribe and stay tuned for that. For now, I'll just say that we were going to mix up the genre a little bit, go for the romance film. I thought it looked great from the trailer.
Yes.
After watching the movie, I say that was pretty great.
Right.
That was pretty great. It wasn't the wasn't like the Hallmark cheesy romance. There was actually, I remarked to you right after watching it, I felt like there wasn't a whole lot of cheese in it at all.
No.
In fact, I respected it and loved it for it taking a more kind of real-world approach to different things you might have to work through. Not necessarily even in romance. That might actually be a misnomer labeling it a romance movie, although it is. But working through caring for somebody. Like just caring for somebody.
Right.
What you have to go through, or what you might have to go through for that. So in that, I say great. I also liked a lot of the questions that the film brought up, which we'll save those for the end of discussion as well.
I'm just going to reiterate a lot of what you said. I actually enjoyed this movie more than I thought I was going to. My wife watched or read the book before she actually came along and watched the movie with us, and she said there was some differences. Whatever, you know, like I didn't read the book, so for me just experiencing the movie as the movie is, I enjoyed the movie. I thought that there were really good questions posed, and those questions, some of them I like, and then some of them I don't.
Some of them I felt like were dealt with really well, some were maybe not dealt with as well. But.
Right. One thing that I do like, which kind of seems to be, to me, like the message of the movie, at least what I took away from the movie, was that you just love a person no matter what they're going through. And that's what I like about this movie is, you know, it really kind of brought that message home.
Wow.
And I appreciate that about this movie. So
it did.
Good movie. I'm going to give it thumbs up.
I can't go lower than 8 on this one. And I may think about a 9, but I'm going to stick with an 8. I'm going to give it a solid 8.
Yes, I am going to give it a solid 8 as well.
Okay.
I enjoyed the movie. It was great.
So, like I said, subscribe, join the dialogue, and guys, let us know what you think in the comments, especially in this movie. Now, you might want to go to, like I said, our in-depth discussion, which you've probably seen annotation.
Right. Hold off on spoilers.
Yeah.
For in-depth.
So go to that movie, like out on Wednesday, and let us know in the comment section what you guys thought of it. And as always, join us next time on the dialogue.